Like we always say, please, a lot of the people that watch us aren't already subscribed. So if you like what you see, please hit that
Yeah,
subscribe
let us
button.
know.
WWE Backlash. We had a great watch along for this.
Mhm.
Overall, what were your feelings of the show?
So I was actually thinking about this. People talk about WWE and AEW because I saw some discussion came up this week. Will Ospreay was talking about how they have the better wrestling and we're the better wrestling company by far. I think there's some truth to like as far as the in ring and the athleticism goes with everything. But I'm like, why do I enjoy WWE shows more right now? Like, what is it? And I thought this Backlash pay per view was a great example. Pacing. There is something about the way they pace their shows. The 5-match card helps, obviously, but everything just feels really straight to the point. And yeah, I thought this was a solid show. Obviously, I thought we kicked off great with Jeff Cobb, surprise, and Jacob Fatu. Not sure why Jeff Cobb is there, but Solo brought him in. And now we're teasing that Jacob Fatu, Jeff Cobb, and we got the Reliance. Lyra Valkyria, I thought had an outstanding performance, really raised her stock in her win over Becky, but I thought Becky did a great job of, putting her over, but also still looking like a star. Dominic Mysterio and Penta, a lot of shenanigans, probably more in this match, but it was a nice breath of fresh air still to kind of, after having two big time matches, like Dom, I thought it was, entertaining. Gunther, Pat McAfee was what it was. We talked about this. It might have been more interesting if we had the sound on because we couldn't really hear the commentary with Michael Cole, and I heard a few things that was the big story. And of course, John Cena and Randy Orton. Randy Orton I felt like this was really a good display of Randy Orton. Like he really worked around John Cena's shortcomings a lot here. I thought this match built well. It was a little slow, but I thought it built well. But, in the end, Cena's still champ. And you actually broke the news to me when I woke up the morning. I saw that John Cena had put R-Truth to a table at a press conference. And I thought, well, that's interesting. So that's not really on Backlash, but I think it's interesting coming out of Backlash that I wonder where that's going to go next. Is Truth going to have a match with Cena? Like, I was telling you I thought could happen, or like what's going to happen there?
Yeah, the whole WWE show as a whole, every match had a story. There was great in-ring action with it. The Jeff Cobb debut was obviously big. And that ties in with today as we're taping because tonight SmackDown's going to be the first SmackDown after the show. So will we hear from Solo and Jeff Cobb? Will Jeff Cobb speak? Could he just be that heater in Solo's corner? It's going to be interesting to see what goes on with the bloodline. I really like that the show, it's 5 really good matches, and then you had that post-show angle to set you off, which is huge. Sounds like they could be building that for Saturday night's main event. Overall, I thought this show was, I'd call it like an A show. It was an A+. It didn't not blow me out of the water, but it was a good show. You had a variety of different matches. What was your match of the night? Because mine was Becky and Lyra hand down.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. That's definitely the match tonight, I thought.